What's up guys, Zenigami here, and this is a complete Chaos difficulty Burn the World Coliseum on the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Round 1 is going to be versus the Funk Brothers. The Funk Brothers, whenever he dies, is going to revive to full health, and he's also going to blow away characters adjacent to whoever lands a killing blow on him. So what we want to do is we're going to be using an Int Mihawk Friend Captain, so that way whenever he revives we can use Int Mihawk Friend Special to, kill him. And what's really important is that we're going to leave the characters who are strongest away from Int Mihawk, so that way whenever we do attack and end on whoever, it's not going to end up blowing away our Int Mihawk friends. So here you'll notice I have the characters next to Int Mihawk being my Mihawk and my Killer. So I'm going to start my attacks on Killer and Mihawk, so that way I'll be okay, and then I can end on whoever, and then Int Mihawk will be there to revive and kill. Funk Brothers has 4 characters around him. The units around him will have a 1 or 2 turn attack timer. We're going to be killing most of them with just like 1 or 2 attacks anyways. Using our Mihawk special first, cuts enemies' health. Use Shiki for the type boost. If you have a better type booster like a Zoro or something like that, you can use that instead. You can also use a like Mr. 1, that's Strength Mr. 1, you can bring him. Kinemon is great as an orb manipulator. And there we go. And we're going to be... I'm going to go ahead and kill 2 of these guys. The Knuckle Brothers are going to attack for 5,000 if they survive, so I'm going to let one of them hit me anyways. It's not too important. Or we'll kill 2 of them. I'll switch over to you. End on my Shiki. Do as much damage as I can. He'll revive. Actually should have done more damage than that. I want to do 2 million damage ideally. Whenever we end on Shiki, gets 2 of our characters blown away. Better than on our Kinemon, who will get our captain blown away. And then Int Mihawk would do a fair amount of damage to him. Killer won't help me get any matching orbs, but now we can just kill him. Below 30% he'll attack for 19,500 damage. But we do have 2 turns to kill him now. That makes quick work. If you hit your perfects there, you can actually do more than 2 million damage, in which case Int Mihawk would kill him after revive without having to use any specials. As long as you start out and don't end your attack on Funk Brothers with the characters next to Int Mihawk, that's what's really important. Round 2 is going to be versus Franky. Franky is a strength character. He has 4.2 million hit points. Will attack every 3 turns for 15,000 damage. Now you can use a Magellan team, totally fine, like a double NL Magellan team, bring some damage reducers, and you'll do great. Or we're going to be using a Cabbage team. And the big thing is you don't want to burst him in the first 3 turns, because for the first 3 turns he's going to boost his defense all the way up to 190,000 defense for 3 turns. That's going to be a lot of defense. But we're going to pass the first 3 turns. Use some health cutters, because those are always nice. Kizaru to help boost our chain. So that way Cabbage can do more damage. And Sabo afterwards. Remember to use Cabbage special first and then Kizaru Sabo. Franky once again has 4.2 million hit points. He'll shuffle our orbs, so it doesn't actually matter what our orbs are. He'll also prevent delay for 10 turns, and he'll boost his defense to 190,000 for 3 turns. So there's a shuffle. He can include block orbs and bomb orbs, I believe. We're going to be using the Mihawk special first. I'm actually going to be saving the Pika special. Then we're just going to spend a few turns attacking him. I don't actually think I can do any damage to him, but I mostly want to get rid of orbs. Every 2 turns, I should hit my perfect suit. Every 2 turns he's going to shuffle our orbs. Can give us badly matching orbs, and that's why we're going to be saving Pika later, so we can make some of those badly matching orbs into matching orbs. Yeah, heck, I'll just get rid of the block orbs, that's all I really care about. And we'll take this attack. We're going to be using Coated Sunny here to survive that. We'll still be okay, even if we take the full brunt of the damage. But here we can take an extra attack with the Coated Sunny. So don't give my Cabbage a block orb. Sweet, no block orb on Cabbage. Pika is going to give us all matching orbs, or mostly matching orbs, except for the block orbs. Doesn't really matter though, because Cabbage is going to be doing all the heavy lifting. Cabbage special, and then after Cabbage special, you want to use Sabo. and Kizaru. Frankie's not going to be doing anything based off his health, so that's totally fine. After that, hit a bunch of greats because perfects are too hard. Perfects are just so hard, right? But who cares about perfects? You can just hit your greats. If you hit all your perfects, you would have killed him there. Round 3 is versus He-Man, and he's got no Masters of the Universe. We're going to be using a double Enel team. Double Enel is going to mostly just stall out and wait for the poison to kill him because he does have 8 million hit points. Now you can use a team with lots of health cuts to get through that. That works totally fine, like a double Fujitora team, or a Fujitora Shiki with Pika and maybe a Legend Blackbeard if you have one of those. But with double Enel, we're going to be using Enel's heal return to survive most of the time. And then, since He-Man starts hitting harder and harder the lower his health gets, we're going to be using Golden Pound Usopp later on, so that way our poison can kill him while he's delayed. He-Man, once again, 8 million health. He does not have a preemptive attack, so make sure your specials are ready whenever you get in there. He's always going to attack on the first turn, and we're going to poison him right off the bat. And then we're just going to spend all of our turns just looking for recovery orbs. That's basically all that matters to us right now. He will attack for more and more the lower his health is. Above 70% health, he'll be attacking for 69,000 damage, which means we can heal it all up without having to use any specials. Below 70%, he'll start attacking for 8,400. Below 60%, 10,000, and I'll probably have the rest of it over there on the right side, so I don't need to read it all out. And he'll attack every 2 turns for whatever it is based off his health. So for the first bunch of turns, basically doesn't matter. We have more than enough health to delay it, or more than enough health to survive without any problem. After about 8 turns, Magellan will start poisoning for a lot of damage, and we're going to have to pay very close attention to his health. We want to use the Coated Sunny and Alvida to reduce damage taken. We want to use Zoro to delay, and Golden Pound Usopp whenever he starts getting so low that we are going to die whenever he attacks us. It's basically about 15,000 hit, or below 50%. He's going to attack for 15,000, and that's more than enough, or more than our health. So, gotta be paying just attention to his health. Magellan Special does stop at 1.5 million damage per turn, so you can't do more than that. So it's still going to take several turns to kill him, even when our poison starts rolling at full damage. So here we're going to take another attack. The next poison tick will put him below 70% probably. And notice that the poison tick happens before his attack. So here we will... Here I'm actually not going to use the Zoro, because I don't want the... I don't want to get him stuck on more damage than I can take. So here we're ticking for the full 1.5 million. Heck, if we're already ticking for 1.5 million, the next tick will probably put him below 40%. We'll take 30,000 damage. Yeah, no, let's just Golden Pound Usopp now. Let's Golden Pound Usopp now. And over the next 4 turns, it should kill him. For that 4 turns will be 6 million damage. So that's 1, 2... Yeah, we're good. 3 and 4. And that's it. No worries at all. Just make sure that you pay attention to where his health is, so that way you don't take more damage than you need to. Round 4 is going to be versus Hancock. Hancock is a quick character. She's going to be doing a lot of bad things to us, and every other turn will be clearing buffs, so we want to kill her ASAP. We're going to be using a Zoro Mihawk slasher team, with that being a 6-star Zoro friend captain. A very, very good, not only as a Dex character, but also as our type booster. Our bottom row characters, we want a little redundancy there, or characters we don't really care about, because she will preemptively bind 1 bottom row character for 10 turns, and which will also limit our chain to 2.0 instead of going all the way up to 2.5 like it normally would. So Hancock has 3.82 million hit points. She attacks every turn for 4,800 damage, unboosted. So make sure that you keep that in mind whenever she boosts attack for 2 turns every 4 turns. So whenever she gives all badly matching orbs, that's going to be perfect, because Killer is going to turn red and blue orbs into matching orbs. So Killer actually gives us fully matching orbs, which is awesome. Zoro's special will kill all the units around Hancock. Dofi for the orb boost. Thanks. We can also use our Moria here for the 300,000 damage, but not a necessary special at all. Moria is just basically another slasher on this team. And just attack with all the stuff. Hancock doesn't do anything based on her health. So if anything absolutely terrible happens, you're still okay. Just remember that you will lose your buffs because she will clear buffs every other turn. And finally, versus Binary World. World is going to be a very unique Coliseum because his stage 1, 2, 3, and 4 actually are all bosses. Now it is possible to get Heracles in on rounds 1, 2, or 3. So you could get Heracles in to replace any one of your first 3 rounds, but rounds 4, 5 will always be the same things, but most likely you're going to get all 1, 2, 3, or 5 to be the exact same things we see here. We're going to be using a 5+ Luffy timeskip Luffy team. Conjuro you could replace with like a Hancock if you have Orb Luck with you. But we're going to be using this team because Conjuro is much safer versus Hancock. Because with Hancock you're going to need to have some pretty good Orb Luck instead. We're also going to, if you have the Kuja ship, you can use the Kuja instead of the Coated Sunny. And we're going to be using that against Hancock on stage 4. And the Kuja ship will give you more time to survive. Versus the Coated Sunny, which will only reduce our damage taken for one of Hancock's attacks. So round 1 here, we're going to be getting Sebastian. Sebastian, upon death, will paralyze everyone who shares a type with him. So we're going to be starting with our Dofi. We're going to go ahead and start punching Sebastian. You'll notice that on my bottom row, I have Conjuro and Sabo. That's because I want to have characters that are free spirit attack boosters in the bottom row. If you look at my zombie team, if I include that in this guide later on, I do have Dofi in the bottom row as well. You want to put another free spirit character in the bottom row with that team also. Or free spirit captain booster. So here I'll get my 2 Dex characters paralyzed for 3 turns. He'll also cut our health by 30%. And now we're just going to take some time to heal up a little. And stall a few turns here as well. I'm actually going to try to take advantage of the paralysis whenever we attack the turtle. I'm going to try to have the paralyzed characters hit the turtle to see if we can save ourselves a turn. So, nice. Extra turn against the turtle. The turtle has quite a few hit points, so we do get to have a lot of time of stalling against him. Next stage, Nighton is actually going to give us 4 recovery orbs. She's actually going to shuffle all our orbs, so our orbs don't matter here. All we're doing is looking for recovery orbs. So having nice, really high heal return is going to help a lot. And we're probably going to have very full, if not full health, coming out of Nighton or Gairam, which is stage 3. But we want to take the turns of stalling here. You'll also notice that my timeskip Luffy is maxed out. If you have a maxed out timeskip Luffy or 1 turn off of max, you can use the strategy I am right now. Otherwise, you're going to need to get a little lucky against Hancock. So here, she's always going to give you exactly these orbs. 2 bombs in those same positions, recovery everywhere else. So the first attack, gonna heal up some. Make sure you hit perfects with your bombs. And we're gonna take out all the little girls around her. Nighton attacks every turn for 3,900 damage. And we're just going to constantly try to heal up a little bit while punching her. Avoid getting her below 20%, because below 20% she will prevent herself from dying for 3 turns. Unless you use a special ability, which we don't want to spare any special abilities to kill her. I'm actually just going to kill her this turn. That seems pretty good. This turn is versus Gairam. Gairam has 290,000 hit points. He's going to preemptively shuffle our captain with 1 random bottom row character. So cool. We got less health, but we do have damage reduction. So we're going to take some time and kill the characters around him first. And then we're going to kill Gairam. Below 50%, Gairam will bind one character for 5 turns, so we're going to try to avoid getting him below 50%. Don't attack with your Dofi late. I totally got him below 50% there. He binds Dofi for 5 turns, which will be a 2-turn bind. I could live with getting Dofi binded next. I can live with my Dofi staying binded next turn, but I don't think I want to. He does attack for 11,000 damage. No, let's kill him this turn. Don't get him below 50% like that. So here, Hancock is going to bind a bottom row character for 10 turns. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. She's also going to lock our chain to 2.0, so our chain can't go above 2.0. And she will give us all badly matching orbs. I'm going to be saving our Timeskip Luffy special until next turn. We're going to use Timeskip Luffy special next turn. We're just going to be trying to take out the girls around her right now. The reason I want to save Timeskip Luffy for next turn is because every other turn she will clear buffs. So this will give me 2 turns of Timeskip Luffy special for the extra matching orbs. Of course I get no matching orbs here, so that's super useful. Hancock is going to be, on this turn and every 4 turns, she's going to be doubling her attack. So here I'll use 5+ Luffy to delay her and kill the girl next to her. And here at least I have fully matching orbs thanks to Timeskip Luffy. We can get her as low as we want. Her health doesn't matter. But we do have to pay close attention to our health. So while her attack is boosted, that's when we're going to be using our Coated Sunny. Otherwise, you will take a hit and then heal up whenever you can with a Kuja ship. And we're going to be getting her just to the point where we can kill her and also move forward after our bind goes away. So just keep punching her, healing whenever you can, and not really caring about her health level. So ideally we can kill her next turn, which would be perfect. That's not going to happen unless I get a matching orb. She's going to double her attack here. Attack for if I don't kill her this turn, I'm dead. No, because Timeskip Luffy damage reduction. I'm okay. I think she's dead anyways. Cool. Cool. Actually, will survive thanks to Timeskip Luffy's 15% damage reduction. I do think so. I think I just barely survived. I haven't been paying attention to how much damage we deal to her. But here, if you use Timeskip Luffy special earlier, or if you take that extra turn against Hancock, your Timeskip Luffy special would be ready. Since my Timeskip Luffy special isn't ready, I would have died. Oh, okay, well then. Glad I killed her there. Since my Timeskip Luffy special isn't ready, we're just going to be attacking this first turn. We have plenty of health to survive. Barney World has 3.5 million hit points. He attacks every turn for increasing damage. Next turn he'll attack for 5,100. Still have enough health. I'll take another turn of attacking just to be super safe. You can burst him down in a single turn. Just so if you can take a turn or two to attack him, that's just going to be even easier. She should attack for 9,100, which I do have 15% damage reduction with my Timeskip Luffy, and I'm pretty sure I would have survived. Alright, so here we're going to be using Kanjuro. Give us some better orbs than Luffy. Make those orbs count as matching orbs anyways. We have fully matching orbs, doesn't matter. Sabo special. I should have Sabo special last turn. If I were a more clever man, I would have Saboed last turn for that extra damage, but use all your specials here. And make sure you end on your Kanjuro. There you go. It's an even easier time if you use your Sabo special before you do your big burst. Use all your bursts at once. Take him down, guys. Piece of cake. So Bindy World, big thing about Bindy World is his special ability, which will cut your health by, I don't remember how much percent, I think it's 70%. Bindy World is an int shooter. Where are you, Bindy World? Bindy World is an int-driven shooter. Captain ability will be that he boosts your attack by 1 times, and as long as you keep killing things, his attack will increase, going all the way up to 3.25 times. The same thing as 6-star Aokiji's Captain ability. His special ability is a 3-stage special, which will eventually cut your health by 50%, deals 25 times his attack to 1 enemy, and also boosts the attack of shooters by 2 times. Now, this is just like Zephyr, a shooter attack boost, but it is 2 times for 1 turn instead of Zephyr's 1.75 times for 2 turns. If you have 6+ Ace, you could totally use 6+ Ace instead of Bindy World. That also works better. 6+ Ace is actually basically better than Bindy World, but Bindy World is still pretty great, especially as a free-to-play character. Goes down to an 18 turns. Also has 3 sockets and does limit break to reduce his cooldowns by even more. And most importantly, has that final limit break ability that lets him attack through barriers. So if you're looking to limit break characters, especially free-to-play characters, Bindy World is really good. I've been Zenigami. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, go to patreon.com/Zenigami and subscribe, or use the Amazon link in the video description down below, or go to the Big Nox link in the video description down. Big Nox, sponsored by Big Nox. Y'all stay beautiful.